Hello. It's always difficult the first moment. Why are you like this, guys? What do you expect me? Okay. I'm back after a long time, not because I was not working, but because I had some work to do which I couldn't show it on the screen. Maybe we cannot talk about it at all. Um, who knows? Maybe I record them and release them on YouTube once the project is done. That's also a good idea. Because I want to record this stuff. And maybe you say, oh, there is this paper, you cannot release the content of a paper until they are like published. Well, so I can release it when it is published. But it depends. I don't know. We will see. I want to be with you guys in this journey. If it was not you, I wouldn't be here. And thank you for your support. All of you, 75 subscribers. Each one of you is worth more than 10 million people. So we actually have more than 750 million. Wow, 750 million? Shit. If there is a YouTube channel. Wait a second, how much was Mr. Beast? He was like, let me see, 100 million. Wow, 100 million is too much. Too many. So we are 750 million. Guys, okay, today I have to go buy new batteries. Our keyboard is experiencing cancer and we have to chemotherapy it once in a while. Yeah. Dude, this guy has 299 million subscribers. He's definitely a genius. What his videos are so lame. Who watches them?
In this video, we are...
I built 100 houses and I gave them away. Why should I watch that? Like, I need somebody come and we watch one Mr. Beast video together. I feel it's too weird, his videos. And all of his photos are his face. I think it's just because we are in competition, but anyway, I don't feel good about it. 300 million, fuck you, Mr. Beast. Well, first of all, good job, but fuck you, you know? Oh, okay, auctions. Let's go auctions. We are in create thing with AI. You create thing with AI. Let me share you. Alright, we wanna say auction and we wanna say production. Fixed price. So let's go to eBay and let's search Rolex watch. Rolex shipping or best offer. You have only okay, let's go something that is more artsy. Da Vinci. Painting. Okay, Da Vinci, that's okay, so this is 3,200. So you're on fixed price. Look at this. So they have this fixed prices and the auction, and they also have auctions in the middle. And you can see this also has a sponsor tag. They also have a sponsor. Interesting. So this one is sponsored. Damn, this is a fucking amazing dynamic. No fucking. Oh, okay. They are different. But they are similar though. So this photo is like $17, right? And this guy is in the auction for $30. Why are they so cheap, by the way? This one is $99 or best offer. Price range is, I think it depends on the size or something. Yeah. Frame. Oh, I think you can order here what size. So anyways, let's go see how auctions work. ChatGPT. So just these fucking things that make me distracted. Fuck, don't recommend anything, ChatGPT. Okay. What? All right. Let's see. IPv. What is IPv? Independent private network. I think it will be the second. What the fuck is this?
First price sealed bid auction. A first price sealed bid auction, FSBA, is a common type of auction. It is also known as blind auction 1. In this type of auction, all bidders simultaneously submit sealed bids so that no bidder knows the bid of any other participant. The highest bidder pays the price that was submitted to P23.
By the way, how are the auctions on eBay? So they have
Analysis edit. In a FSPA, each bidder is characterized by their monetary valuation of the item for sale. Suppose Alice is a bidder and her valuation is A \display style A. Then, if Alice is rational, she will never bid more than A \display style A. Because bidding more than A \display style A. If she bids exactly A.
Alice and Bob are the mother and fathers of game theory. First price auctions are not incentive compatible, second price ones are. Okay, English auctions. First price sealed bid auction is distinct from the English auction in that bidders can only submit one bid each. Well, that's also the case for FSPA. Furthermore, as bidders cannot see the bids of other participants, they cannot adjust their own bids accordingly. Let's go check what is English auction as well. Auction as well has been argued to be strategically equivalent to Dutch auction. Fuck that. What are effectively are commonly called tendering for procurement by companies and particularly for government contracts and auctions for mining leases are thought to lead to low procurement costs through competition and low corruption, even though they may entail a high exposed extra cost of the company. Okay. What is an English auction? Ooh, we have Scottish auction, we have candle auction, we have Japanese auction, we have victory auction, but we definitely want to get to know what milestone auction.
English auction. An English auction is an open outcry ascending dynamic auction. It proceeds as follows. The auctioneer opens the auction by announcing a suggested opening bid.
So English auction is a dynamic auction, open outcry. What does that mean? Ascending dynamic. So I think it is like in the movies. Oh, like $10,000. Is anybody like bidding higher? No, 1, 2, no. Yeah, there is another guy at the end of the reading. And you wanna, as follows, the auctioneer opens the auction by announcing a suggested opening bid, starting price or reserve for the item on sale. So they start with a price, like a minimum price. Then the auctioneer accepts increasingly higher bids from the floor and sometimes from other sources, for example, online or telephone bids. The auctioneer usually determines the minimum increment of bids. Oh yeah, so you cannot say, oh, like there is $10 there and there is another guy $10.01. No, like increments should be like $1 or something, often making them larger as bidding reaches higher. Yeah, it should be like, you should say you can only increase 5% or 1%, I don't know. The highest bidder at any given moment is considered to have the standing bid, which can only be displaced by a higher bid from a competing bidder. If no competing bidder challenges the standard bid within the time allowed by the auctioneer, the standing bid becomes the winner and the item is sold to the highest bidder at a price equal to their bid. So it's like first price. The highest bid should pay that amount. Why is it dynamic auction? It makes it different. I don't know what is the strategy here. If no bidder accepts the starting, I think we can have an equivalent of this dynamic setting, pretty similar to, yeah, static auction, like first price auction. I don't see any differences that this dynamic brings up. Like as long as we are in a, for example, rational player, but yeah, maybe if we add more human psychology to it, oh, okay. One other thing is that while it is dynamic, even for the rational player, other people get to know your valuation based on the bids you're offering. But it doesn't matter, to be honest, right? I don't know. From the human psychology part, you may say, oh, if somebody is bidding high for this, this may be of value and I want to pay more now. The standing bid within the time allowed by the share, the standing bid becomes the winner and the item is sold to the highest bidder at a price equal. If no bidder accepts the standing price, the auctioneer either begins to lower the starting price in increments or bidders are allowed to bid prices. Item is not sold at all. Okay. English auction is different from other auction systems in its most essential feature. The public bidding process can transmit information to bidders in real time because it can potentially realize the sharing of private information. By introducing the common value factor. What is the common value factor? The English auction has a revenue advantage. Each bidder's private information about the common value is valuable information to the other bidders, and this information is disclosed during the public bidding process. Unlike sealed bid auctions such as first price sealed bid auction or victory auction, an English auction is open or fully transparent as the identity or at least the existence of all bidders and their bids is disclosed to each other during the auction. More generally, an auction mechanism is considered English if it involves an iterative process of adjusting the price in a direction that is unfavorable to the bidders, increasing, and In contrast, a Dutch auction would adjust the price in a direction that favored the bidders. How is that possible? Lowering the price if the item is being sold to competing buyers, increasing it if it is a reverse auction. Okay, I don't know what a Dutch auction is, but it sounds cool. When the auction involves a single item for sale and each participant has an independent private value for the item auction, the expected payment and expected revenues are okay. Selling more than one item. Why are you not here, by the way? The English auction has variants for selling multiple identical items or multiple. Wait a second. What is the English auction? Yes, you are. That is very actually right? In an English auction, you wanna bring your bid should be as low as possible, right? That's beautiful. Why should I? Because I have time to bid higher, right? So let's bid the least possible, and then there are other people who bid, and then we can increase it, right? So let me. Before reading it, let's see if we can think it ourselves. So I think that means that you just bid the second price. It is a second price auction. I mean, you pay the valuation of the second highest how did we connect? Not connect to phone. Connect to computer again. Oh, okay. So are we connected now? That is smart view, right? Okay, so let's assume we have 3 members, right? We have bidder 1, B2, and we have B3. B1 wants to pay $100 valuation. B1. He can pay up to $100. This guy can pay $120. His valuation. B4 can pay why am I $50. Right? So what they do, all of them start from 0 or the mean price, right? And then they follow. Then after $50, B3 stops. He's out of the game. And these two start increasing, and then once it reaches 100, B2 stops. So he pays $100, right? So it is like second price action. English auction is second price action. It is not second price action. What am I doing? Oh, it is second price auction, which means everybody bids its own type, and winner pays the amount of the second highest bid. So it is second price action. Now, bidding until the price reaches their true valuation. The auction stops when the second highest price bidder drops out, leaving the highest bidders to win the auction at a price just above the second highest bidder's valuation. Base-Nash equilibrium. Even if they don't know, they can do the same thing. Context of private values and incomplete information, the Bayesian-Nash equilibrium in an English auction. Well, each bidder knows their own valuation of the item, which is private information. The valuation of based on a common distribution. Strategy is to stay in the auction until the price own valuation second highest valuation. It doesn't matter if you know the other person's type or not. Exactly. Perfect. Okay, good. So for an English auction, I should write down highest value wins and pays the type of second highest. Player. Alright, that's perfect. I love it. And what about, okay, we wanted to also know what's happening in eBay. Auction process. Listing the item, sellers create listing, specifying the auction format, starting the price and duration of the auction. Let's assume they're English. And they're English. Okay. So that's it. We have auctions. We have now what happens to the fixed price, right? Oh, okay. Before this, let's also check Milestone auction. Fuck Milestone auction. It's not going to be applied. For the winning bidder I with the highest valuation, PI is still listed such that PI 5 minus 1 pre-made effort. Okay, that's not very difficult. Perfect. And What will it be for the case of uniform? Okay, if V is 1, if V is V, what is the formula for virtual 1? 5V, V will be V minus 1, right? 2V minus 1. 2V minus 1. So phi minus 1 of x will be y will be y plus 1 over 2. So the PI here for Meyerson will be more than the second price auction. Actually, that's nice. So for second price auction or for the English auction, how much do you pay? You pay the second highest bid as the highest bid because the second highest. For Meyerson, you pay VJ plus 1 over 2, which is greater than VJ because so okay, it is an increase. All right. Now we want to say we don't know how Meyerson works. We don't have any F. We don't have. So we don't have like. How can you implement a Meyerson auction? You don't have any distribution. There is no fucking distribution. Oh, you just may assume that there is a distribution and try to plus 1 over 2 it. That's super stupid. It can only happen if other players also. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. In real life, it can never happen. Other people don't come and say, oh, maybe they have a uniform virtual value between 0 and 1. I don't want to read it, but
Meyerson's auction, developed by Roger Meyerson, is a framework for designing optimal auctions, particularly focusing on revenue maximization for the seller. Meyerson's seminal work in auction theory earned him the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2007. Here's a detailed look at Meyerson's auction. Key concepts of Meyerson's auction. Optimal mechanism design. Meyerson's auction involves designing a mechanism that maximizes the seller's expected revenue. This includes setting the rules of the auction and determining how prices are set based on bidders' valuations. Virtual valuations. Central to Meyerson's theory is the concept of virtual valuations. The virtual valuation.
So the thing is why it doesn't work is that you can say, oh, highest bid wins, alright? You can say highest bid wins, but you need to set the payment formula. Will you say PI will be VI plus 1 over 2? Will you say that? What is your payment formula? You don't have any payment formula to implement.
Transforms a bidder's true valuation into a modified value that incorporates the probability distribution of valuations. This transformation is key to determining the optimal bidding strategy and pricing. Incentive compatibility. Meyerson's auction ensures that truthful bidding is a dominant strategy. Bidders are incentivized to reveal their true valuations because the auction mechanism is designed to maximize the seller's revenue while being fair to the bidders. Mechanism of Meyerson's auction. Virtual valuation calculation. Each bidder's valuation is transformed into a virtual valuation using a specific formula that depends on the probability distribution of the valuations. For a bidder with valuation VIV_IVI and cumulative distribution function F6, F, V_I, F6, the virtual valuation, 6, \phi, V_I, 6, is given by 6 equals 61F, 6, F, 6, backslash phi, V underscore I, equals V underscore I, backslash frac 1, F, V underscore I, F, V underscore I, 6, allocation rule, the item is allocated to the bidder with the highest virtual valuation.
Okay, the item is allocated to the bidder with the highest virtual valuation. That's alright. And if we assume that the virtual value function is increasing, it means to the bidders with the highest valuation. Alright.
This ensures that the auction is efficient in terms of virtual valuations, not necessarily the actual valuations. Payment rule. The payment rule is designed so that the auction is truthful. The payment for the winning bidder is determined in a way that they pay according to the highest competing virtual valuation or a reserve price if no other bidders meet the threshold. Example.
So consider simple auction. 2v minus r.
Meyerson's auction framework. Meyerson's auction framework.
Meyerson's auction, developed by Roger Meyerson, is a framework for designing optimal auctions, particularly
Meyerson's
focusing
auction
on revenue
framework provides a
maximization
method
seller.
for designing optimal auctions that maximize the seller's expected revenue while ensuring incentive compatibility. The key innovation is the use of virtual valuations to determine the allocation and payment rules, which align bidders' incentives with the auction's objectives. This theoretical approach has significant implications for various auction designs, including online advertising and government procurement.
In a way that the auction remains truthful, meaning bidders have an incentive to beat their true valuation. Okay, that's true, but this formula means nothing. Okay. Okay. ChatGPT is bullshitting now. A practical implement. Distribution assumption, exactly. But what if we assume a distribution and people have other understanding of their own distribution or other people? Yeah, that's bullshit. Complexity, yes. That is impossible. What if the distribution assumption wrong? I think second price auction or English auction is the best we can implement. Yeah. Robust. Oh, that's beautiful. Mitigations. Robust as possible distribution. Empirical estimation. Mm. Okay, has Meyerson auction. But you know what is good about Meyerson auction? It gives us an understanding of the how much we can extract from bidders. Like at maximum is like VI plus 1/2.
Meyerson's auction, specifically the principles of optimal auction design and revenue maximization, has influenced the design of many real-life auctions, although pure implementations of Meyerson's specific auction design are rare. The concepts from Meyerson's theory have been adapted and incorporated into various auction formats, particularly in fields where the optimization of revenue is critical. Here are a few examples where Meyerson's principles are applied. Real-life implementations influenced by Meyerson's auction. Spectrum auctions. Government auctions. Many governments, including the United States and European countries, use auction designs influenced by Meyerson's principles to allocate radio spectrum licenses. These auctions aim to maximize revenue while ensuring efficient allocation of spectrum resources. FCC auctions. The Federal Communications Commission, FCC, in the United States has used auction designs that incorporate elements of Meyerson's optimal auction theory, particularly in ensuring truthful bidding and maximizing revenue. Online advertising auctions. Google AdWords. Google's AdWords auction, used for determining the placement of ads, incorporates principles from auction theory, including aspects of Meyerson's work. The auction is designed to balance revenue maximization for Google while ensuring advertisers bid truthfully based on the value they expect to derive from ad placements. Facebook ad auctions. Similar to Google, Facebook uses auction mechanisms for ad placements that are influenced by optimal auction design principles to maximize their advertising revenue. Procurement auctions. Government and corporate procurement. Large-scale procurement auctions, such as those used by governments and multinational corporations, challenges in direct implementation. Implementing Meyerson's auction in its pure form can be challenging due to several factors. Complexity. The mathematical and computational complexity of calculating virtual valuations and ensuring optimal payments can be significant, especially in large-scale auctions with many bidders. Information requirements. Meyerson's auction requires detailed information about the distribution of bidders' valuations, which can be difficult to obtain accurately in practice. Practical adaptation. While the theoretical framework is robust, practical adaptations often need to account for market-specific factors, regulatory constraints, and strategic behavior of bidders. Examples of adaptations. Reserve prices. Many auctions use reserve prices, minimum acceptable bids, as a practical adaptation of Meyerson's principles, ensuring a baseline revenue and avoiding scenarios where items are sold below a certain value. Bidder information. Auctions often use empirical data and statistical methods to estimate the distribution of valuations, adapting the principles of Meyerson's auction to fit the available data and market conditions. Iterative bidding. Some auction formats, like combinatorial auctions, Use iterative bidding processes that allow for dynamic adjustments based on bidders' behavior, aligning with the revenue maximization goals outlined in Meyerson's theory. Summary. While Meyerson's auction in its purest form may not be widely implemented due to its complexity and information requirements, the principles of optimal auction design and revenue maximization from Meyerson's work have significantly influenced many real-life auction formats. Spectrum auctions, online advertising auctions, and large-scale procurement auctions often incorporate these principles to achieve efficient and profitable.
Okay, fuck this. So we have the English auction and we have fixed price. How much fixed price makes us, right? If we have like V1, V2, V3, right? So V1, let's assume they are ordered in a decreasing manner, right? V1 greater than V2 greater than V3. So English auction says payment P1 will be V1 wins and P1 will be V2. Fixed price says how much? Somebody wants to buy it, I want to set a price, right? PI, and VI minus PI should be greater than 0, and if I have I wanna put a price on this product. So if the buyer comes, VI minus PI should be greater than 0. And what is it that I want to maximize? We want to maximize PI, the price, subject to VI minus PI greater than 0. So, but assume that we don't know VI. Assume PI, VI, right? Will we say, we want to say probability of VI minus PI greater than 0 is greater than 1 minus epsilon, right? So if this is the distribution of VI, f of VI, right? And this is probability of VI greater than PI, right? If we set this PI here, it means that we want this thing here, right? And if we set this epsilon here, like this part is epsilon, right? Right? We want to have the greatest PI greater than PI is 1. Okay. Sorry, I didn't draw it right. So VI, F, VI, and we have this, right? And we want a probability of VI greater than PI be greater than 1 minus epsilon. So let's assume up to here is epsilon, right? Here is epsilon. So pi, what is this? What will be this point? This point will be f minus 1 of epsilon, right? Yes. So we wanna put our pi somewhere here so that this probability, because this red part here will be 1 minus epsilon, so pi should be somewhere here, right? So you said your pi less than fv minus 1 of epsilon, right? Depending on when epsilon goes to 0, so let's say epsilon is like 0.001, and this one will be very low. No, I'm saying bullshit. This will be very small number. This will be like 0.0001. No, it can be a big number. What am I talking about? But it will be on the lower range. However, we don't want this constraint. We want probability of, that's probably pi less than maximum of vi's being greater 1 minus epsilon, right? What does the maximum does? Or we can say fx of x is probability of x less than x, right? So probability of pi less than max of vi 1 minus epsilon is this is f max vi 1 minus f max of vi of pi is epsilon, and it causes f max vi of pi less than epsilon and pi less than f minus 1 max vi of epsilon. Well, an auction is definitely better. Even if we set PI as expected of VI, it's very better. Okay, what is F max, by the way? F max of, like we have x1 to xn. I don't want to compute it, I just want to ask ChatGPT. What is the distribution? It will be f max of x is fx of x to the n minus 1 fx of x. I guess something like that. What is the distribution over n factorial or something? No. Distribution of max of x1 xn where x are IID. Yes. So it is n times, yeah, okay. N fx, n minus 1 of x, fxx. Perfect. And so when we maximum a probability distribution, it usually, the probability of the new distribution shifts towards right. So if it is the main bind, it goes like this probably. And it takes more to, like if it's epsilon for the main probability, now it takes more, it will be bigger. Okay, if I don't want to go with a probabilistic approach, you may say expected of VI is a good option. How much money you lose? I think auction is far better. Auction is far better. So fixed price will end up to f minus 1 of f max of epsilon, where we know that f max of x vi will be n, sorry, yes, f max of vi is f of v vi to the n, right? So f minus 1 max of epsilon is this epsilon f minus 1 of vi epsilon to the power of 1 over n. That's it. That is fixed price. P fixed price. So P of fixed price f minus 1 v epsilon n, and P we win in the auction, English auction, is this second highest VI, right, which will be well, it will be the second highest VI, but we don't know in expected of P of English will be what will be the PDF of the second largest yn minus 1 exactly. So English is expected of yn minus 1 So expected of this value is okay, so it's not a straightforward answer. So for uniform is one over n plus one. Oh, okay. n minus 1 over n plus 1, which is 1 over n minus 1 over n plus 1. That is the answer. So it's very close to 1. Yeah, okay, n minus 1 over n plus 1. And comparing it to fv minus 1 of epsilon over 1 over n, which is, what is it? fv is v, right? Yeah. So it's epsilon over n. That's it. Oh, which one is better? And now we want to say consumer is lazy, so having a having an auction is bad, so we added a bad term here. So if when we are saying PI, this is right for the auction. Where is the auction? For the auction, the valuation is less. We can say VI. Where is the fucking English function? English function, yeah. PI will be expected of, because it is less, minus the x term, which is x is cost of complexity for auction. Minus x. Now who should decide epsilon? What is it? I don't know. That was a good study though, to be honest. I liked it. Now I think I can play 15 minutes, so Counter-Strike with peace of mind, because I promised myself only 15 minutes. And then for the rest of the day I cannot play Counter-Strike. Somebody called me. Who's spam probably. I will quit in the middle. Whenever the timer goes on, I'm gonna quit.
Let's roll.
Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. And the knife starts. Dude, food is the best of the best. My god, that was stupid. Once they have the knife, I shouldn't do that. That was stupid on my side. Oh shit, sorry team. I don't know how to go to the rating. That was selfish. That was a bad selfish. That was not a good selfish. She had me. Dude, die, motherfucker. I'm panicking. Oh, I didn't kill him. Why did you so long? It took so long to. Yeah, that was bad. I should have. Ah! Damn, dude. Where are they? Where are they? Who is shooting? Who is shooting? There's no fucking here, buddy. Where are they? Exactly where I am. Where? Who is shooting? Bitch. Nobody? Guys, just say. That was not worth it. Let's just stay here because woohoo! Did you enjoy this slide? Damn, this is such a good technique. Damn, I learned this motherfucking. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. What the fuck? They are so good. I thought we are better. I fucking. Dude, I am shooting. Dude, snipe from this distance cannot kill. Then what can kill? Better. Fuck this gun. I didn't. Okay, terrible. Pull. Yes. They are just looking for momentum, human beings. Give it to them. This motherfucker, that's so smart. Yeah. Knife it up. Actually, knife up. Fuck it. Fuck off. Dude! From that distance I couldn't kill? That doesn't make sense. That was good. Let's go with the boys. That was good. That was worth it. Who is shooting? Oh, it's here. Who is shooting? Oh, okay. Who are you shooting to? That was... Oh, shoot. What is happening? This guy's so fucking good, by the way. Where are you? No, don't go there because these motherfuckers have the knife. Don't go there, brother. Okay, let's go there. Fuck this. This is Dude, he didn't die. Oh, it was our team. What a stupid shit. Okay, we have just 2 minutes, anyways. Wait, what? Ah. Oh shit, yes, the guy, he's so fucking good. Ah. Oh, fuck. He's a good player. Ah! I know he was here! Where are you, motherfucker? Fuck you. Where are you losers? Where are you? Where are you? Damn, that was so good. Okay. Okay, I'm exiting. Let's it. As I promised. Okay guys, thank you. It was a very productive and fun session. Thank you.